Good evening, good evening. Hello, hello. Please post in the chat box that, not the chat box because we don't have a chat box. Post in our group that you're here. So I see it says 2 viewers. Just say hello over in our Facebook group. I'll have to keep switching back and forth. Hi, Lori. If you don't see me for a second, it's because I'm checking to see who's saying hi, who's checking in. Got 4 viewers. There you are. We'll give everybody a couple minutes. Looks like we got about 4 of you guys on. Hi, Arvita. At least I think she's saying hi. Let's see. Hi, Doug. We'll give everybody 2 or 3 more minutes. I was trying to wolf down my food. My plate's back there behind me somewhere. I kind of hid it. I don't want y'all to see my steak and get hungry. Let's see. I might have to read the messages on my phone. Is everyone having a great day so far? Hi, Sandra. Hi, Maddie. You guys are the best. We just got to get some bookings so we can win. I hate that this doesn't allow us to chat on here. Tammy and I spent about an hour messing with this thing yesterday. I don't know why Google decided to go to YouTube for these live hangouts, but hey, we'll make the best of it. We're going to give them about another minute. It'll be 7:35. Yes, we are going to win, Maddie. We are. Because we have the best flyers in the world, if nothing else. Okay, let me try and share my screen. So you guys let me know if you are able. Can somebody let me know if you can see this weird looking screen? Awesome, thank you very much. We're going to great, thank you, Sandra. think Valerie just joined us. See, it has a little chat thing up here, but when you click it, it doesn't let you do anything. Let's see. I'll type something. You guys can see what I type over in this box. Anybody see that chat box? Okay. All right, it is 7:36, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hopefully we'll get some more folks joining us. Thank you all for taking the time to hop on this evening. I'm gonna go back so you can see me for just a minute. Hi, hello everybody. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to come on this wonderful Thursday evening. Spend a little bit of time. I won't take up much of your time. Just have a few things we want to go over real quickly to make sure we're heading in the right direction. I know some of you have probably been thinking, my goodness, we're supposed to be learning how to book group cruises with Carnival. Why are we doing Facebook pages and why are we doing flyers? Well, if you have a group but you don't know how to promote it, then guess what? You're not going to get any bookings, so there's no point in learning how to create a group until you know how to promote it. That's just my opinion, but anyway, so that's why we're doing it in this process. You got to have a business page. You got to let people know you're in business, and you do that by having your business page. You have your flyers so that they know what it is that you're promoting, what it is you're trying to get them to do, which is go on a Carnival cruise. And then once you've learned how to promote, then we'll be going into how do you set up a group from scratch. These groups, of course, Tammy had already selected for us. So we're going to work with what we got. I will show you, I have another group. I'm going to show you that group's page and how I set it up. And I've actually got a payment to post for that group. So I'm going to show you guys actually how to do that. With the two groups that we have, we won't be doing the two-part deposits with the 50 or 25 and then another 150. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that, because with the group that we have, you'll be doing the full deposits the first time around and putting them into their cabin. So we'll go through that process, but I wanted to show you, since I have my group here that I'm going to post a payment for, I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and go back to sharing my screen, and we're going to go onto my Facebook page, and we're going to go into my business page, and I'm going to show you how to create an invite. I know some of you have already done it, so bear with me. You might have a better way of doing it, a better idea, which is fine. You can always share it with me. I'm open to learning just like you guys are, but we're going to go to share my screen now, and then we'll go to my Facebook page. And like I said, you can't chat here, so just on the group page, just say whatever. Hey, I can't hear you, can't see you, can't see the page, see it fine, anything. So here we go. All right, so everybody see the little crazy looking page now? I take it that everybody can see it. All right, so Sandra says she's vegan. All right, so over here are the pages that I've had. We're going to go to my business page. Can someone just say hi? We can see you, so I know that you can see this page. Anybody say hi? Yes, we can see the page. Did I lose you? Nope, it says you guys are all there. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to assume that you guys can hear me and see me. Nobody's responding. Anyway, to create an event from your business page, you'll see here in the middle of the page where it says offers an event. You'll just click on the offer an event. You'll go to event, and then you'll get this option here. You can change the picture. You can put a picture of the cruise ship or anything else that you'd like to put there. Let me see what Sandy's saying so I know if you guys will. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So we go to offer an event, go to event, and I've already created one, so I'm not going to create another one. I'm just going to walk you through how to do it. You can change the picture here to whatever you want for your event. You give your event a name, Glory Cruise, whatever you would want to call it. Location, I would suggest once you start typing in, say Carnival Glory, Miami, it'll populate. So you'll have that actual address that'll come up in here. The cruise ships sail at 4 p.m. Carnival has started a new thing where you set an appointment time for what time you want to get on the ship. So I usually set the times for between 12:30 and 1. You just pick either 12:30 or 1 o'clock, and then you will schedule, and I'll show you guys how to do that once we get closer to the end of the booking process, how to set the group to all board at the same time, either 12:30 or 1 o'clock. So we would set the time there as the start time, which would be the time that they would be at the ship to board. And most cruise ships either get in at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. And I usually just put 8 a.m. for safe purposes, in case for whatever reason, like the cruise that I was on a couple of weeks ago, we ran into the bad weather, so we had to go around, and instead of getting in at 7 a.m. we got in at 8 a.m. but everything was fine. Okay, so then once you picked all that, you pick your category, which of course we would say other here, and somewhere it did say travel, at least I thought it did. Okay, we'll select other, and then put in your description. Here you could put in the Carnival Glory 7-day cruise out of Miami going to blah, 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 blah. And you tell them what the event was. Your keywords, you would put cruises, you put in travel, you put in fun, things of that nature. And family friendly, of course. And for these two particular invites, unless you're having them go to your agent studios, if you've got a flyer uploaded in there that you want them to see, you don't have to worry about putting in a URL for here or a co-host URL. And of course, I usually say all posts must be approved by the admin. You don't want people going in saying all kind of crazy stuff on your invite. And of course, then you would publish it. Then you would have the option. I'm going to go to my personal page and go into events, which is the other place that you would select. Well, where did they go? I thought I had created them in here already. I did. There we go. All right, so I created this one on my personal page. And of course, you guys all got added in as invites. So it gives you the option to invite more friends, which is what you want to do once you create your actual event. Let me just go ahead and show you how to create one on your personal page. They're the exact same way with your invites. So you're on your home page, you got events, create an event. I've already got this event created. You can change the thing pretty much the exact same way as it is on your business page. So everybody good with that, I hope. Post a question, tell me you're confused, I'm not making sense, whatever you need. Okay, so we're going to assume everybody's on the same wavelength, understands, got it, and we're going to go in and open up the one that I created on my personal page for the Carnival Glory Cruise. And you see here, I gave in my details pretty much what's on the flyer. And I used Arvita's information. So actually this is Arvita's post, I think. Yeah, she already created hers. Yeah, I just shared it, that's what it was. So as you see, this is all information for her. And you'll create one that will be all the information for you. She's added some extra photos to show the Miami Port area. And if somebody needs to go a day early, she's got some pictures here, I guess, of hotels in that area. So what you want to do once you've got your evite created, you want to go down and invite every friend you have. So I'm going to actually create my own. I'm just using hers for now. And invite. That's my sister. That's another friend who I have a group cruise for. And my mom. So I'd show more friends, and all you do is just click on it. And if there's no limit as to how many you can do at one time, at least I don't think so anyway, but you just go down your list and invite whoever you like. If you've got some people that you know have no interest whatsoever in cruising, will never cruise, then of course you would skip those people. So pretty much that's how you set up an evite. Pretty simple, nothing too difficult. From your personal page, events is usually listed over here. On your business page, it's listed right here, and you pretty much create the exact same way. Anybody have any questions? Everybody good? Let's see what's Andrew posted. Sandra, I would suggest creating on both personal and business. You want to get as much attention drawn to your post as possible. You want to get as many people interested. And by having them posted in both locations, you have that flexibility of getting more folks to see it and be interested in the trip. And then you can always go into groups and post. Like you could look up people who love cruising, and you could post your flyer in that group. Let's just do that right quick. Let's just take a look real quick. Let's see. Oops, if I could spell. People love to travel. We can do that one. Let's see. So of course you'd have to join the group to be able to post something into that group. And you can see different photos that people have posted here. Just always read the description, and sometimes they'll tell you, hey, you can't post a flyer, or you can't say this, that, or the other. But just feel free to add scheduled meetups or events to this event section. So hey, here's a great site for you to create an event for. Don't everybody go in here and create an event, but people who love to travel, join the group. Once you join the group, you have the option of creating an event. Boom, there you go. So that's pretty much it for creating an event. Simple, nothing difficult. Any questions? Okay. All righty. Now, let me show you guys. Once you get people that are, I've already created, let me back up. I've already created 2 Facebook groups for our 2 cruises. And if you guys want to rename these, just let me know. I was just trying to make it something simple. Of course, I've invited you guys already. So when you get someone that responds to one of your Facebook posts or your evite or a flyer, or your cousin tells somebody that you've got this group going and they call you out of the blue, however you get them interested, if they are on Facebook, you would go in here where it says add members and add them to, if they're interested in going on the Valor, you'd add them here. And you just, of course, you have to be Facebook friends with them. So if it's somebody that you're not Facebook friends with, of course, ask them if you can become their friend. Tell them that you want to add them into the group for those people that are interested in going on the Valor cruise. So we've got the Valor here. You guys are all in here, so you're able to add. I created the evite for it, the event for it, excuse me. I haven't really posted anything. So if you've got, once you start adding people into each of the groups, that one is for the Valor. This one is for the Gory. And I've saved them in my favorites, so I can easily just click on them and then go in here and say whatever. So as we start adding people that are interested in going, somebody might come in and say, here's 5 wonderful things to do in Belize. Or somebody that's going might be like, hey, I live in Florida. No, I live in North Carolina and I'm going on this cruise. Is there anybody else in North Carolina? Can we carpool? Can we get a bus? Can we, whatever. So these 2 groups will be where you add the people that are interested in going on either the Gory or the Valor. And this is where we will keep them updated on when payments are due. We'll send, post reminders here. Like I said, if we've got a group that's going from a particular area and we want to arrange transportation for them, anything related to either one of these 2 cruises that will help the clients that are going. And even before they actually pay deposits, you can add them in here. And we'll start, as we add people besides ourselves, we'll start putting little things in here. Anything you can think of that will pique their interest, that will make them say, hey, yeah, I really want to go on this cruise, and get back in touch with you. So what I'm going to be doing with Maddie's flyers is I'm going to add each flyer into each one of these groups. So she made us a flyer for each group. They are generic. They don't have her name at the bottom anymore. So what they say at the bottom, matter of fact, let's see if I can find it without having to go through everything on my computer. I'll do it later. Anyway, when you want to add something, a flyer, a comment, a picture, you guys pretty much do it the same way you do on your own Facebook page. Just go in, add photo or whatever. Before the end of the night, I will add her flyer into each one of the groups, and you guys will be able to see them once I've added them. But at the bottom, instead of having contact her, it says contact the person that added you to this group. So you will get credit for whoever you're at. If you click on the members, you will see who added them to the group. And I've added all of you guys, as you can see. So when Sandra adds somebody, it'll say added by Sandra, or when CB adds somebody, it'll say added by CB. So that way we'll be able to keep track of who's adding people to the group. And when someone that you have added asks a question or makes a comment or anything, we would like for you to be the one to respond to them. Any of us can respond, but we want them to stay connected to you. So the flyers will be generic. They won't say call Maddie to book your cruise or to make your payments. It will say call the person that added you to this group. So any questions about this part? Okay. I want to show you the group that I have that we're going to post a payment for in a few minutes that I created. This was all of us. You see the picture that I put for the group here. This was almost everyone. It was a total of 42. This is about 30 something of them. I'm right here. That went on the cruise a couple of weeks ago. So all of these people live here in Charlotte, where I know them all. But because of this particular cruise, the one that we're doing next August, which is why I created this group, as you see, they have added 108 people that are interested in going next year in August because of this group of people. So that's why it's important to keep the group active, say interesting things, you know, get them to comment, hey, I'm so excited to be working with Sandra or Maddie or Teresa or whoever. I'm looking forward to cruising with you guys. You guys get your clients to engage in the group and make comments. As you can see here, I try to post something every day. I've already got the bus lined up for them for next year, so I put that information in there. Anything you can give them in advance so that you don't wait to the last minute and catch them off guard. That's the purpose of your groups, so that you're keeping them informed, you're keeping them excited, and they're ready to go. So you see I've got all kind of stuff in here. And this is where I created the event. More than two are going, I promise you. Probably about 80% of these people are going. And this was pictures. I had them post pictures from, and you can do this with either of the groups. If they've been on a cruise before, you can say, hey, if you've got some pictures you'd like to share in this group to get people excited and be like, hey, I have been on a cruise before. These were a couple of the ladies that were winning big on the slot machines. This one won 500. This one won 7 one day. She won 3 another day, and something else another day. So I asked them to post their pictures and share different information, as you can see. So that's what you want to do with your groups when you start creating them on your own. Besides the 2 that we're doing that are already created for us, you can just add whatever information, pictures, anything motivational and positive. So that's my little group that will be going next August. You guys are welcome to join us. My poor husband, he's been around the neighborhood. I think about 3 of our neighbors are going now. So let me see, does anybody else come in? Okay. All right. So anybody have a question about how to create a group? Oh, I didn't show you how to create a group, huh? Let me do that. So, all right. You click on groups, which will be on your left-hand side. Create a group. When you get your own cruises set up, group cruises, whatever that group name is, that's what you would be there, that you would put there. And then those that are going for sure, you can either start typing in their name and it'll pull their picture up, or if they're not on Facebook yet and you want to use their email, you put that in there. It's always a closed group unless you want to make it public, which you usually don't, because you just want the group particularly for that group of people for that sailing or that event. It doesn't have to be just for cruises. If you've got a group doing an all-inclusive, doing a destination wedding, whatever the case may be. You name whatever that group is, add the people that are going or interested in going. I always add it to my favorites. That way it shows up on that front screen, and then you just create it. So simple enough. Everybody still with me? Any questions? See, the other people are posting their flyers. That's why I said we've got to post our flyers. The Royal Caribbean folks, I've seen a few of ours, but we got to get ours out there. All right, so let's move on to posting the payment. I assume by now everybody has their login. They've been on the Carnival GoCCL website, kind of have a general idea of how to function back here. I'm not going to do it tonight, show you how to create a group. For this call, we're not going to create one. We're just going to go into the one that's already created and post the payment. And once you've been in them several times, usually the number will populate. So you always want to verify your group. And our groups that are already created, it has Tammy's name, but once you go in and post the payment, it will go to you. So you don't have to worry about this. And this is will be their second cruise. So that's why I named the group Cruising Crew 2. And they're doing a 5-day next year. So when you are going in to post a deposit, and it's not a full deposit, you would, I'm gonna hide this so you guys can see the bottom. You go in to make a payment, and it's going to be a function payment. This is only if you're doing partial deposits, like $25, which we don't recommend. I always start with at least 50. Of course, it's credit card. You want to verify that this is the correct booking number that you're applying the payment to. Submit. Okay, this is a new group. I just set it up last week sometime. This will be the actual first person's payment that I'm going to post. And they are doing $100 because it's a husband and wife. They're doing their first 50 each. As it says here, payments will be posted at group level and will not apply to a berth cabin, to any berth cabins. All requests require the appropriate deposit amount or group booking is subject to be canceled. So by November 3rd, this is the amount that I have to have on the group level. So it will always show you here, and I'll show you in one of our groups how it differs. So for this particular one, they have enough time that they can do the $50 deposit, and then they have a date in April to pay the full deposit. So for now, by November 3rd, I have to have $2,500 on the group booking. Okay, hope that makes sense. This is going to be with her Visa. Don't anybody, because this is public, I'm not actually going to post the payment and put her credit card number in here. And I don't know if it's going to let me go to the next screen. I basically want to show you how to get here. Anyway, I would put her credit card number in here, her name, and I'll hit submit. It'll take you to the next screen to verify, and you hit submit there, and it would come back with a line that says payment approved or payment denied. If the payment's approved, I always print out a copy of the approval and attach it to their registration form. You will get an email from Fundship Payment that comes to you. You can forward a copy of that to the client so that they have it for their records. They will not receive an email until you send them one from Carnival with full payments, which I'll show you how to do that. So let's go back. No, come on. Oh, no. All right, so normally when you start doing your own personal groups, this will be what you will get. You'll have enough time, hopefully, where the full deposit is not required, and so you'll be making your payments here to um, sit. And I'll when we have our next webinar, I'll have some payments posted, and I'll open this back up so you can see where the payments sit. So when you're just posting initial deposits that are less than the full deposits, we'll make them here as a fund share pay. Everybody got that? Now, if they were paying their full deposit of $250, then I would birth them. So I would go to this screen. I'm not going to go through it now because we'll do this again when we actually get some people for our actual groups to birth. But I just wanted to show you the difference when you're doing a partial payment. You make it here, and when you're doing a full payment to their full deposit, you go here to birth them, and we'll walk through that when we actually have someone in our groups that we're birthing. And then I'll show you how to post payments if they make partial payments after they're in their cabin. So I just wanted to show you this part real quick since I had some payments I got to post tonight. And because we didn't get to go private, I don't want to put the person's credit card in and be out there in the YouTube world. Does anybody have a question or something you want me to show you that you want to know, like right now while we're in the Carnival Go CCL? No questions? Oh, I feel like I'm talking to myself. Am I in the right thing? Yeah. All right. Well, let me see what else I need to. Is there anyone that does not have their business page made? Is there anyone that does not have their flyers completed? Okay. So what we need to make sure happens by Sunday is I need everybody to have created a Facebook evite, one on your business page and one on your personal page, and have your flyers posted on your business page and shared on your personal page. The best thing to do is post them on your business page and then share that post over to your personal page. You get more likes and whatever that algorithm or whatever they call that stuff. At least that's what they say to do. Any questions? That's all I have for tonight. I didn't want to make it too long. We've been right at about 30 minutes, which is about what I wanted to keep it at. Looking over my list here. Okay, that's all I want to cover. I hope this was better than our last one. At least you guys got to see the screen this time. I did get that much figured out. Now if we could just figure out how to be able to chat in the chat box on here, which apparently YouTube doesn't want you chatting. I'm going to go back to our group and just make sure I haven't missed any comments or questions. Okay. I don't see anything here though. Alright, well I'm going to stop sharing the screen and go back to me. Alrighty, well if nobody has any questions, everybody's okay with what we've covered tonight, I'm gonna close it down and talk with you guys at another time. So have a wonderful night. And I look forward to seeing those posts and those evites. Love you guys. Bye.